In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace your vapor canister purge solenoid valve on your Ford Focus. It's located near your gas tank. This nut in the back is really hard to get to. You're going to need a swivel 10mm socket with an extra long extension. There is an access hole through a heat shield on the bottom of the gas tank. That is the only way you're going to be able to get to it. So you're going to find that access hole behind the gas tank and feed that extension and socket up and get it on that nut. I've already sprayed penetrant oil on my nuts here, and now we're going to take them off. Now we're on the other side of the canister. The filler hose is on this side, and there should be a nut on this side as well. Ours is broken off, so we're going to move on to our third nut. Again, you're going to need a 10mm swivel socket and an extension to get to that. Our third nut is on the other side of the canister, and it's the closest one to the muffler. So use the same setup, and you can get that one off. Take that nut off. And now our canister should come down with a little bit of persuasion. Now we're going to try to take this down and see if we can access our solenoid in the back. So you're going to push your canister over and unhook it from the studs. And now we're going to slide it forward as much as we can. We're going to use a 1/2" quick release tool after you slide this red tab up, the locking tab. Slide it over, push it in, and you're going to push in and pull this off of the canister, this line. Set it off to the side and remove your quick release. All right, now that should give you enough clearance to just take this down and reach in the back to disconnect your solenoid. All right, so here's your solenoid right here, your vent solenoid. What you're going to do is turn it counterclockwise. And you may need a pry bar to help pop it out. You're going to pull it out like that. And now we're going to unplug it. Now you're going to push down on this. You may need a flathead screwdriver to get it loose. Push down and take off that connector. So don't put oil on these O-rings. You can put water just to help ease the installation process, but don't put oil. We're going to plug it in first because it's easier to get to that way. Make sure you hear that click. And now we're going to install it. All right, so now we're going to put it in the hole. And the down, have this facing down, and we're going to lock it in. You might have to push on it a little bit to get it to seat. Spin it to the plug going away from the outlets, the hose outlets. So you're going to seat it in there. All right, so now you're going to lock it in. And this is what it should look like when it's locked. It should be resting on this tab here, and that's your stopper. Make sure both O-rings are inside. Also, side note, if you are having a really hard time getting the new one in, you can take this whole canister out You just need 2 different size quick connects to release the lines. And there's a hose, a third hose that you pry off. And then you could take it down. Then you can put the purge solenoid with all your body weight into the canister if you're having that out of a time, because sometimes they're a little tough. So now we're going to connect our other line here. And push this back over where it lives. Make sure it's on the other side of this bracket. And you're just going to press it in. Hear the click. And once you hear that click, you're going to put your lock back on. Mine fell off, so I'm going to put it back in. Should just lock it in place. And now we're going to push this back up and onto our studs and put the nuts on. So line it up, make sure the studs are in on the other side. And now we can start our nuts. Let's start this nut with our extension and socket. Once you think you got it started, you're going to tighten it up. Now we're going to do the other one. And the last one. Ours broke off, so I'm going to put a zip tie, but go ahead and put your nut back on that one. All right, now that you're done, take it for a road test.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.